Located in the parish of St. Andrew, Barbados, Turner's Hall Woods is an unprotected tropical forest habitat home to various types of flora and fauna that occupy approximately 30 hectares of land. It has a long history of the land being sold when it was owned by Captain John Turner, recorded by deed in 1663, from which it got its name. It is a relic forest considered to have never been completely cleared, although during the hurricane of 1898, it sustained significant damage. The forest is stratified into layers of typical evergreen and semi-evergreen seasonal forest. It is the most species-rich plant site on the island, with some 15 plant species found here and nowhere else in Barbados, which makes it a pre-colonial forest and is now used as a hiking trail. The forest is often used for scientific research as well, and has various environmental threats such as soil erosion and land slippage. Also, inside the forest, the climate was quite cool, wet, and humid. Various organisms were identified outside and inside the forest as well. The plants identified outside include the Mimosa quadrivalvis, commonly known as the cat's claw, which leaves open and closes when touched, and the Stenotiphrum secundatum, commonly known as pimento grass. Inside the forest, some tree species identified include the fiddlewood, Spanish oak, macaw palms, dumb cane, and sandbox trees.
Teneisha spinosum, commonly referred to as fiddlewood, belongs to the Verbanaceae family. It is a West Indian native which prefers well-drained but moisture-retentive, humus-rich fertile soil. It grows best with direct sunlight, however it also thrives in partially shaded conditions. This tree can grow up to 16 meters high with a bole of more than 30 centimeters in diameter. It has tiny fragrant flowers in spikes and globular hanging fruits, which turn orange when ripe. It is referred to as fiddlewood as it is used to make songboards for musical instruments. Ingalurinum, commonly referred to as Spanish oak, belongs to the family Fabaceae. It grows in hot, wet tropical lowlands but can also be found at higher elevations and is one of the few members of this genus that will grow well in rather dry climates. It prefers direct sunlight and can tolerate a range of soil conditions, including limestone. It has a symbiotic relationship with certain soil bacteria, which form nodules on the roots and fix atmospheric nitrogen. Some of this nitrogen is utilized by the growing plants, but some can also be used by other plants growing nearby. The seeds within the pods have an edible, thin white coating, which is sweet. Aphanis minima, commonly referred to as maca palms, belongs to the family Ericaceae. This is a single-stemmed evergreen palm which is usually found at the understory or subcanopy of seasonal forests or rainforests, but is sometimes seen in deep shade. The adult plant can tolerate full sunlight, however the seedlings need shade. This plant is intensely spiny, both trunk and leaves, grows up to 9 meters in height, and the unbranched stem can be 6 to 20 meters in diameter. The seed can be eaten raw or cooked. The pulp of the red globous fruit can be eaten raw. Dieffenbachia seguin, commonly referred to as dumb cane, belongs to the family Araceae. This is a herbaceous plant native to the Caribbean and South America. All parts of this plant are highly poisonous, and it is referred to as dumb cane because of the numbing effect it has on the vocal cords if eaten. It is widely cultivated as an ornamental, which removes toxins including carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide from the air. Hero crepitans, commonly called sandbox tree, is part of the Euphorbiaceae family. It is a semi-deciduous tree with a heavy bole and limbs that are covered in spines. All parts of the plant contain a latex that is very toxic and can cause blindness if it comes into contact with the eyes. It is found in moist coastal forests, rainforests, and often areas subject to seasonal inundation. It prefers a fertile, well-drained soil and a position in the full sunlight. The mature plants are drought tolerant. The woody shells of unripe fruits are sometimes used as sandboxes. In the past, they were filled with fine sand, which was traditionally sprinkled over wet ink to aid with drying. They are also used as paperweights when filled with sand.